Good morning, everyone. I'm here again, early Friday morning. Don't really have much to say, but I just wanted to come on and talk, I guess. There's just so many things going on in and around America and the world. America has been such a disappointment since November 2004, 2024. So many things have changed. It's not the America that we grew up in. We saluted a flag to. We pledge allegiance to. We fought in the service, in the military, every branch. We stood side by side with all of our military people. We congratulating them coming home, salute them if they passed us, and was very proud to have them on our side. That was long ago. Now we don't know who to salute, who to make friends with, who is our friends. So many guys are on our streets and in masks and military outfits, and wasn't like that before November. Yeah, I would have remembered if it was. So it must not have been. So many people are afraid to go to work. They don't know if they're going to come home. So many people are being picked off of their jobs, taken away and not heard from for days. And the conditions that they endure is horrific. And for what? Nobody knows for what. 90% of them are not criminals. They just were foreigners. And now we become the foreigners if we go anywhere. We are the ones that are being yelled at and asked to go home in certain countries we go to. We are paying a higher amount of food, taxes, clothing. Children go back to school soon. Let me ask you a question. How's your children's school bill coming out? Are you able to get the things you were last September? Or did you have to skimp on things? After all, he did say a girl only needed one pencil. Not six. One pencil for the whole school year. Let's see how that works out, shall we? I heard one guy says he was tired of eating hamburger because he couldn't afford steak anymore. Then they showed a package of 2 nice steaks for $35. Just a couple of months ago, it was $19. I know. I bought the $19 one. So, like I said, don't have much to say today. Obviously, everything I've seen, you've already seen. Did you see all the food that they have that the people in Gosner can't get to? All of those thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of food for those starving human beings, and they can't get it. You may not remember, but it's not the first time that happened. But what is the first time is having the United States burn so many thousands of pounds of food instead of shipping it out to what the taxpayers had already spent their money on to be shipped. It's like paying your rent and your landlord still kicks you out. Of course, most people don't care. The MAGA people, they don't care. And there's a difference of being someone who is Republican and someone who is being MAGA. There's a lot of good Republicans out there who are still fighting for the people. And then there's MAGA, equal hate, equal I don't really care about anybody. My daughter's best friend, father, could be a trafficker, sex trafficker. I don't care. My daughter's safe. But can you imagine what that young girl must have endured? Leaving Trump's spa at the age of 16. I'm sorry, she started at 16. She left at 17, going directly into Epstein arms. And then a lifetime of grooming and sex with men that she would have never known before. Prince Andrew lost his title. People in America isn't doing that. They're more accepting. They don't really care. If it's not theirs, they don't care. Like I said, I don't have much to say. I did want to come on and say hello to everybody. Anybody that's listening to me, that is. And I don't expect a lot of people to hear me. I'm new. I don't come on much. I haven't came on much. The subject matters that I want to do when I come live are so intense and so important and should matter to people. Should matter to a lot of different people. I have a lot of different subject matters I like to discuss. And I hope that I have a lot of people that come on my panel to discuss it with me. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for being my subscribers. God, I thank you so much. I just was overflowed when I got to 500. And now my goal is to reach 1,000. I could wait another year before I hit there. I'm not in a rush. Whatever God has for me is going to be for me. I don't rush him. Because when he comes through and that door opens, you can't close it. You can't run away from it. The only thing you can do is be prepared for it with open arms. So I leave you guys with a little prayer. I pray your morning when you wake up that this beautiful Friday ahead of you is one of the best Fridays you've had in a very long time. I hope God touches you right before you wake up and whisper to you, I got you. I got you. I hope you can feel his hand brushing against yours, knowing you're safe. Need you to go out into the world with that one thought, I'm safe, I'm in God's hands. And to everybody who don't make it home today, I pray for you. I pray that you are in the arms of the angels, being carried away to another dimension. One of the subject matters I want to talk about in the future is angels. I'm hoping that a lot of people got a lot of opinions about it because I am one who believes in angels. But one of the stories that got me today was thinking about people were saying how much people are fighting here on earth with each other. And yet people kind of forget angels was fighting with each other. They still could be fighting with each other. Another thing that people forget about is this earth consists of half good, half evil. Evil works the land, and God controls the earth. And all you can do is stay close to God as you can. To those who are atheists, this channel is also open to you. You're still God's child. Most atheists will tell you they don't believe because they haven't seen. I get that. I understand that. Most believers will tell you they believe because they have seen, they have felt, they embrace the feeling. And then there's ones that not sure what to believe in. Their mind is still wondering and still searching. And until they discover what they're still searching for, I get it. Nobody knows all the answers. Nobody is all true and all wrong. There's so many ways of worshiping on this planet. So many wonderful ways of worshiping on this planet. So many different cultures and what they believe in and how they believe. Some believe reincarnations. Some believe Gandhi is already going to come back. They know who it is. Now that's got to be a burden on a young child for them to say, you're Gandhi incarnated. Yep, we know you are. So therefore, you must live like one. You must live like him. Because you are him. You are. This is who you're going to be. So, in this world, you're going to have so many different opinions about so many different things. And that's the way it's supposed to be. It always was. Most people always searching for an answer. If a mother loses their child, they want an answer. If a wife loses her husband, she wants an answer. If a husband loses his wife, he wants an answer. Most people are always looking for answers. And sometimes there just isn't one. Just the way it is. Sometimes you'll never find an answer. You'll never understand the universe. They're still trying to explore the universe. And beyond. My problem is when they do find another planet to bring humans on to live on, it's going to be the same thing as this planet. One of the things that humans don't know how to do well is learn from mistakes in the past. It's the one thing we all have in common. If you notice, you may do something today that you've already done before and you said, I don't believe I did that again. That's being human. We make mistakes and we do it again until we learn not to do that again. But majority don't learn that. I guess before we reach a planet, we will probably live on a space station. Problem is, who's going to live on this space station? You, me, the rich only? The ones they think should survive this dying planet that they're trying to destroy? Or could something else be destroying our planet? I, for one, have not seen so much rain in many, many years. So many states have so much rain lately. More than usual. A lot more than usual. It's not a 40-day flood, but it's close to it, damn it. So, I hope everybody's electricity is on. I hope everybody's land is kind of dried out by now. Hope the water receded. And if not, I hope your insurance pays for it. Remember, when your adjuster comes out, it's his word against your pictures. If you're under a flood and you're looking for insurance, hire your own private adjuster. Do not settle until you know they got the right price for you. They fought for you. Because most of these insurance companies will pocket the money and shove out whatever they think will shut you up. Don't let them do that to you. Fight for it. Okay, I guess I'm done. It was nice talking to you guys, though. And I hope to come back again real soon. So until then, be good to yourself. Be good to everybody else. And if you can't be good to everybody else, just don't do anything to them. I know this world is so bad you feel like punching people and kicking them and slapping them and yelling and screaming and just saying, tell the truth. Don't wait for the truth of others. It may never come. Don't wait for a world to be just. You'll never see it. Don't wait for everyone to be kind. That's never going to happen. Kindness starts with you. Truth starts with you. If you live your truth, then you should be good with that. And if someone, anyone, doesn't recognize you for the good human being you are, just move on. Don't try to convince them how good of a person you are. They don't care. If they can't see it, they're never going to see it. Be you. And stop thinking what you see in a mirror is going to be what everybody else sees. Because they don't. Most of the times, they see what you don't see in that mirror. And this is what people judge you by. What you don't see that people see. Only few people have the advantage, curse, whatever you want to call it, that can see the real you. And if you're not a good person, I suggest you stay away from them. Far, far, far away. Because they can make your life a living hell. I like to peep inside of everyone's homes and see how y'all are doing and how you live and that smile on your face and you holding your family in your hands and arms. I like to think all of you are doing well. I like to think all of you are happy. And to the ones that isn't doing so well, and as they say, if you're not okay, it's okay to say you're not okay. I pray one day you are okay. I pray one day that you hold on long enough to see that you're going to be okay. Now, this is not to say that everybody's going to make it, because there's going to be quite a few people that is sick, terminally sick, and will not be okay. But you're still not alone. That pain you endure, that horrible life you're feeling, you're not alone. There are millions like you. Just feels like you're alone, but you're not. Listen, guys, my line here is always open. If anybody want to talk to me, give me suggestions, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me if you're happy, if you're not, if you're okay, if you're not. What you can do to make your life better. Or if you just want to talk, I'm here. I'm always going to be here until God says I'm not here no more. Everything I do, everything I am, is because of God. I'm not preaching. I'm just saying. Every inch of my life is because of God. But that's my story. And sometimes people's stories should be sacred, untold. And then there are stories that I have had miracles that I would be glad to share. Maybe I'll do that on my live one day. There are so many miracles that happened to me that I have no other choice but to be a believer. And I'm so grateful that I am a believer, because they weren't coincidence. Oh yeah, I seen God work. I seen him work on other people. I seen him struck down people to bring them closer, and it didn't work. I seen a young lady who was struck down 3 times in less than 6 months, just so she would know not to play with God. And she didn't even know it, couldn't figure it out, and she didn't stop playing. So I don't know what happened to her, because the last thing that happened to her that I know about was the ultimate thing that she didn't need to have happened. On top of everything else, of losing her husband, her son, I think another son. I think it was 2 sons and a husband. She ultimately lost a job that was going to be her lifetime job. You know, the kind that you retire with a good pension, a good salary, promotions. Yeah, she lost that, all in a matter of 6 months. And every time God gave her a warning, she kept coming back to work, playing with God. And I would just sit back and look and tell myself, I don't want to be you when God comes knocking on your door. And they knocked 3 times, and she still didn't hear it. So yeah, I'm a believer. But that's just me. I think I was born to believe. I've always had that feeling that I was not alone. Everything I was going to go through, there was an open door to it. There was an escape hatch, an exit door, a light at the end of the tunnel. Only thing I needed to do was keep fighting. So they call me the fighter. I fight for everything. Fight for me, I fight for you, I fight for justice, fight for my planet. And that's what I was born to do. Be a fighter. So one of the things you won't hear this content creator say is how wonderful I am, how beautiful I am, how fantastic I am, which of course I get so sick of hearing. Look like they just turn on a camera and can't wait to tell you how wonderful of a human being they are. Oh, that is so sickening to me. So you won't hear me talk about that, because I'm not. I am not the most beautiful. I'm not the most perfect. I'm not the most wonderful human being. I'm not. I'm just me. Just little me. I love to laugh. I love to smile. I love talking to people. I love making people happy. I love hearing that laugh in their voice when I'm talking to them, when just a few minutes before it wasn't there. And all of a sudden they bright up, they light up, they just so happy talking about what they want to talk about to somebody that wasn't listening all day. And then little me come along, and they can share their joy and happiness with someone. And it happens to be me, and I'm also very grateful about it. So, anyway, guys, I know I said goodbye 100 times already. And I did not expect to be on for 25 minutes. Me, who have no subject matter whatsoever. I am very glad that I made a video of Izzy, because the world seemed to love him so much. They cried. Their sadness was felt through a camera lens. Their love for him was overwhelming. When you live on this planet and you got people that genuinely will miss you, you've done something good. When you got people that mourn for you, that never even met you, you've done something good. Your legacy should always be to leave something behind that someone could feel about you. It's not what you have, what you left in material. It's how you make people feel that is most important in this world. So whoever you are, wherever you are, remember that tomorrow, it's not the words you tell someone. It's how you make them feel that it's going to last forever. Yeah, I'm not a poet. I'm not a motivational speaker. So don't think that's where I'm going, because that's not me. I'm just saying, this Friday, find people that could feel you feeling them, and they will love you forever. All right, everyone. I don't intend to come back tonight, or early this morning, I should say, because it's Friday morning. Early Friday morning, that is. And my state is underwater, like so many other states. My county is underwater. But fortunately, prayerfully, I don't have far to go tomorrow. And I could walk through water. I'm not going to melt. And I'm not going to yell. I take life as it comes. There's a flood, I swim. All right, guys. Be good to yourself. Give yourself that big old boost and hug and kiss when you look at yourself in the morning, in the mirror in the morning. Tell yourself, I got this. I got this. Today is mine. I got this. And go out in the world and make your state, make your claim, make your move. Make it a wonderful Friday for yourself. Because remember, no one else can make you happy but you. Goodbye, everybody. Enjoy your day.